Hello Internet, I'm Josh, I am a geek, I'm an actor, and as usual this video will contain no edits, no cuts, no scripts and no retakes. I'm here to talk today about auditions, something that most actors have been to and something that most actors and performers are terrified of or get really nervous when they're in. And I'm going to try and tell you two reasons why you shouldn't be nervous or worried at all when you do an audition. Now, for those of us who aren't actors or performers, an audition is basically when a play or a film needs to find an actor to play a certain character, so they allow all the actors to turn up, read a script, hot reading or cold reading, see a panel of casting directors, and they will see if you're right for the part. Now, if you've done an audition before, you'll know that it can be a really nerve-wracking experience. But you've got to remember that the casting directors aren't there to hate you or pick out every small flaw with your performance. And this is the first thing you should really try and remember when you're going in for an audition. The casting director has a problem, and the problem is that they need to find an actor to play that character. And in their mind, they want you to solve that problem. They're not there to look at you and go, they messed that line up, they dropped that word, they didn't do that right, the accent fell out there, the costume looks terrible. They're looking at you thinking, we need to make this film, or we need to put this play on. In front of me as an actor, they could be the solution to all my problems. They could fix everything. They could play the character perfectly. So the next time you're in an audition and you're looking at the panel, or you're looking at the casting director, don't think that they're there to hate me, they're there to say everything is wrong with me, oh my god, I'm so worried. Remember, you could be the solution to all the problems that they've got. You could be the character that they need. So don't go in there and pretend. Don't go in there and fake your way through it, because the only person you can guarantee that casting director hasn't seen is you. Don't put on a fake personality. Don't pretend to be the character you think they want to see, because chances are loads of actors have already done that. Go in, be you. Look at the panel, look at the casting director, and remember, they are trying to solve a problem. You could be the solution. But if you pretend to be someone else, you'll never know that. That's the first reason you shouldn't be worried. You shouldn't be worried at all, because you could be the answer to all the problems they've got. And the second reason you shouldn't be worried, or you shouldn't be nervous during an audition, is more of a maths, logic-based one. Unless you become very successful and famous as a performer or as an actor, the majority of your acting life will be auditions or low budget, no budget films. So if the majority of your acting life is auditions, then your actual acting career, the large chunk of it, will take place in an audition room or an audition hall or wherever the audition is being held. So think of it as your acting career. If you enjoy performing, and if you enjoy acting, this is the majority of what you're going to do. You've got an audience that can't leave, casting director, they've got a problem they need solving, and you are in the audition room. That room is yours. It is probably, mathematically speaking, the only chance you're going to get to act in that production. Odds are you're not going to get the role. And that's not a bad thing. Don't worry about that. Don't think, oh my god, it's 1,000,000 to 1. That's like buying a lottery ticket and then being annoyed that you didn't win. The odds are already against you. They're against you so heavily, don't even worry about them. They are so stacked against you. But remember that while you are in that room is yours. Do your best, be yourself, and if you enjoy performing, keep reminding yourself, this is probably the only chance you're going to get to perform. So love it. Enjoy it. Know that you've got an audience that can't leave, and know that you've got a casting director who you are trying to help out. So the next time you walk into an audition, and I hope all of you get as many auditions as you possibly can, and I really hope you get them, walk in with two thoughts in your mind. This is probably the only chance you're going to get to act for a long time. So love it, enjoy it. And then remember, the casting director has a problem, and they want you to be the solution. They are looking for every positive trait you can bring. And if you are the solution, you will make them happy and they will cast you, which will make you happy. Don't be nervous about auditions. Love them, enjoy them, solve the casting director's problem, and have a fun time performing in them. I hope all of you get all the auditions you go for.